Yo, y'all, it's your boy Slugger, but you guys already know what the deal is. So we got the tier list for the end of February. So let's see, we have three new candidates to go inside the tier list. As you guys can see right here, we got Kamo, we got Momo, and we got the new Nabara that came out for the end of February. So these are the three new units that's gonna be placed in the tier list. We're gonna switch some people up, and we're gonna be switching them up and down, and we're gonna go from there. So Kamo, all right. Ooh, so Kamo, he's gonna be right on the lower A tier. We're gonna switch them where I think they're gonna be at. Right, so I do have some people that's gonna be going down, right, and some people that's gonna be moving a little bit forward. So Kamo is gonna be there. Reason why for this, because he's not really needed, and he's blue. As you guys know, blue is a really tough group of DPS. So we got the OG Gojo, which would he fits too much for the blue Jogo and all that stuff, right? He's just okay. I don't really like him. I play test him enough to the point where he's just like, no, he's definitely a skip. His kits sound really good on paper, but when you actually play with him, his damage is really low, even though he have a lot of stuff that buff himself. He got self buff and all that good stuff, but then his damage doesn't hit at all. So he's definitely just gonna be way down here in the bottom of the A. But we're gonna go next up is Momo. Yo, Momo, I'll say one thing is she is one of the best buffer we got in the game. She does so much stuff. So she have a buff like her skill 2. She buff your whole team, and not just buff your team. She also grant them like breaking more shields, and her skill 3 is it increase crit damage. So it just do so much damage. So this Momo is one of the best buffer up in the game, like easily hands down one of the best buffer up there. So I'm gonna place Momo. She's gonna be in the lower tier. Okay. And Nabara, y'all. Where is Nabara gonna be at? I don't mind the +1 right here. That's the only photo that I have that I had to take myself, so I had a +1 Nabara. So, but this just gonna be a Nabara. Just we don't do dupes. Just a regular, just one copy. Nabara, I like her a lot, man. This Nabara actually hits really hard. Hits really good too. I really do like her a lot. Yikes! This tier list is like, whew, like the thing. Her ultimate, for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's me, but her ultimate doesn't hit. Like it doesn't hit as much as I would think it would, but maybe it does. And she get Black Flash, so that's a cool thing too. But Black Flash, it only gives you like curse energy gauge like 15. So it's not even all that crazy if you ask me. So, but the thing what make Disney Bar so good, her skill 2 costing only 5 cost, is a AoE apply, and it is somewhat like a debuff too. And her skill 3 hits so damn hard, but it costs 50, right? But that thing hits so hard, like it feels really good. So I'll say this Nabar is S tier. Right, so we're gonna put her in the S tier right here. And here's the thing, right? Now we're gonna switch up all the order. Kamo, he could sit he sit at least like right here. I'll move Inumaki a little bit higher to A. I still like Kaito. Kaito is really good. I'll move some of these people here. I'll move her to C. Him to C. I've been play testing these people. Miwa to C2. Person moving up him at least to right here. Maki in front. Megumi is lower, but then she's so Megumi is actually becoming lower into my tier list. This guy is pretty much he's pretty much worthless. I put him in the top of the B tier. Nanami, he's still good in A, just lower A. I prefer him over him, but Nanami, he could stay right in the bottom A because the thing is, when he gets into his overtime, he's really good, but he's not good enough to go anything further than that, right? He could sit in between A and B, but I'm putting him in the bottom of A. He had potential. Alright, Inumaki, I'd like this Inumaki a little bit more. The debuff, the Kyoto, I just like him because the energy gains. So this is looking nice. Order, of course, we don't need a healer in this game. Her, she's pretty bad. Him, I prefer Miwa right there. Okay, so now we gonna get, so Momo's gonna stay right there in a tier list, and of course, y'all, if you guys ask me which Nabar is the better one, I'll say the new Nabar is better. So if the new Nabar is in the S tier, what you think that mean? All right, so this Nabar is getting low. She slumped down. She's still good. The thing is, this Nabar is still good, but then I just don't really use her as much, but I feel like she will have more potential once we get like a yellow stage. But then either way, even if there is a yellow stage, she's not going to be in the lower tier, as like the lower tier is getting really powerful right now. Yuta is still good. I might actually have to put him down. I'm just gonna have to put him down right here. Like, Yuta is still lower tier to me. Y'all, I still like Yuta. He just don't have his use right now because we have so much strong unit. Like, you know, this Hollow Purple Gojo super strong. But I still prefer this Gojo #1 in the whole game as like free, really good. You could get easy do for him since he's a OG unit. So I do prefer Gojo still right here, #1. Hollow Purple Gojo 2, you call it buffing in this game is king. Like, I could easily put him up in here, but I'm not gonna do that because like I feel like Momo does, her buffing doesn't last like 4 turns like Yaga and Nanami, which I have these two in the top of the S tier. The reason, like, her buff only lasts for 2 turns, but her buff is so much. It's like what, 60% increase to damage output. So good, right? And you know, you just, it take less turn to set up and all that stuff. And her skill 1, her whole kit is good, and she got an ultimate that stuns. It's a AoE, it's not a guaranteed stun, but her AoE does stun, and it lower the enemy ultimate gauge by 1 for each of them. So good. So that's why I got Momo in 3rd place. And you guys already know Yuta, his passive is healing. That's why. So these lower tier, only 4 these right now. Like Yaga, of course I could put him up here, but I'm not gonna put him up there, right? Because all he does is buff, and pretty much that's it. Momo, she comes more than that. She buff. She have a ultimate stun and lower ultimate gauge. She come out really clutch, and her skill 1 is a debuff, right, to a single enemy. Super good. So Momo is one of the best buffer of all time when it comes to buffing, and buffing is key in this game. Alright, now we're gonna have to switch up these order for, well, we already have A through C all order up the way I like it. Kamo, I could put him a little bit lower, but I do kind of like him a little bit. He got an okay kit, so I'll just keep him here for now, right, until we get some more units. But okay, go Jogo, y'all. Yikes, man. I played with this guy so many times. He's not even the S tier no more. He's dropping down to the A. Oh man, I'm dropping him down. I'm dropping him down right here. I think this R Inumaki is so good just for 1 case of stunning. He does his job really well. And this Jogo, he doesn't do that. The only thing good about him is his domain, and he, you know, that's pretty much it. And I can't believe I got dropping that low. This Nabar definitely climbing up. She's climbing up to at least like I like her like right here. This Nabar, so I prefer the new Nabar over the old one, but the old one of course gonna be grinding right there. right in between Nanami, right? Because you know Buffer are so strong in this game. Gato definitely climbing up in the list too for me. I like Gato too, so he's gonna be right behind this the old Nabara. Yuji, he really good. Haname, as you guys saw, gameplay of Haname is so good, but like situational because like sometimes like you don't really need these units in here, but she's so good with the debuffing and taking less damage for your whole team, which is so good. But she'll be useful somewhere along the line, I hope. But so far, these two units in the shop, Jogo and Haname, they're not really like somebody that you need to pick up now. I wouldn't even pick up any of them to be honest, but if you was willing to pick one, Hanme's the best one. Jogo definitely falling off right there. As you can see, Megumi, he's sitting real cute right here. I might actually put Megumi right over Haname for sure. I like her buff, but her buff is not all that crazy. Yeah, I mean it's still good, right? She's like a mini version of herself, but the of course the SSR Momo is just way better than this Momo. When I'm putting these guys are still in the S tier, you guys, so don't mean like when they're dropping off, they're not really dropping off that bad. Usually definitely gonna be in the bottom of the S tier because he's been falling off. Todo definitely fall off. He's gonna be sitting in the A. But I don't know. Total been kind of useless. These units lately been kind of useless lately. So I'll put Total there. I'm put Pana right there too. Pana been way less useless too. So I kind of like that. Nanami, I could drop him down a little bit lower too if I want, but at least Total got a little bit of his use, but not really. At least Nanami, he's good in the back row, like in the fifth slot of your team. He'll come in with the overtime when your Gojo, Leaf, or somebody in your team die. So Nanami actually pretty good, so I just put him right there. Now I'm just trying to look like do I got everything look like everything look right to me. I'm starting to like this Nabara is still good, so that's why I still have to put her here, but I can't deny this one's a little better. So let me see. This Yuji still fine. So yeah, y'all, the tier lists have changed a lot lately. It's crazy that I'm actually pointing. The thing that surprised me the most is like right here, Maki over there is not the worst unit. She's there, but then she's not. I just feel like this Megumi, his stun just get overshadowed by this Inumaki, but this Megumi would have been good, a little bit better, but like if this guy never exists, like Megumi would have been a little bit like at least in the A tier, in a way bottom A tier. But then since this Inumaki exists, he just destroy. So that's how the tier list of end of February is gonna be looking like, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it was a little bit long, but I had to explain why I was moving these guys up. But as you guys know, now we actually have 4 lords, a whole bunch of people switching up. The new Nabara, oh man, we've been cracking with some really good units. I wonder who's gonna be the next unit. Maybe I'll probably have a prediction video for that later, but I'll see about that in the future, you guys. But okay, this your boy Lord Slug, and you guys already know what the deal is, man. Like the video, sub to your boy if you like some more JJK news, and don't forget to hit the bell. But we're out of here. And one, y'all. Bye bye.